Hello, I'm Bryan Marquardt with European Kitchen and Bath Works. I am the Design Center Manager and wanted to just show you quickly a few examples of common mistakes that are made when designing and planning kitchens. In a corner application, if we had drawers in the corner, there would be a possibility of the drawers conflicting and having a conflict in the corner. So we need to always have fillers in the corner to avoid having such conflict. In this case, we have a Lazy Susan in the corner, which allows us to fully access the corner cabinet, and there is no conflict of doors. The light switch trap is where we want to maximize the full width of the cabinets on a wall space. However, we need to take into account where the light switches are so that we take that into account when we stop our cabinetry. This one we call the fridge door clearance addition. Normally refrigerators have to open 110 degrees in order to clear the wall. If we put this in a corner, the wall would be impacting the refrigerator door, causing a conflict. A common mistake that we see is island overhang errors. You need to have a minimum of 12 inches to 19 inches of knee space whenever you have seating at a countertop, depending upon the height. You need to allow enough room so that people can sit comfortably. One thing that we want to pay attention to is the dishwasher and sink cabinet clash. Right here we have a dishwasher that we want to make sure doesn't impact the opening of the door, so there's a conflict when you open the dishwasher and you have the doors in the way of the sink. Be careful of that. One other gotcha that we run into is where appliances are either too high or too low for the user. We want to make sure that they're ergonomically friendly. So in this example, we have a microwave drawer that is installed at the proper height so a user can reach in, pull an item out, place it on a surface, and maintain safety. Another gotcha that we see in the design is doors hitting each other. You want to start with a center line, such as this right here, and you want to open out from there so that no doors are impacted or hit when open. Another example is your pantry swing direction. You want to make sure that the door for the pantry is hinged in the proper direction so that it's easy to use from where the user is standing. Another common mistake we see is trash cans located in the wrong place. You really want to have this trash located very close to your sink, and ideally on the opposite side of your dishwasher. So if you're cleaning up after a meal, you can scrape your plates, rinse the dishes, and then put them in the dishwasher. Another gotcha that we run into is here we have open counter space, but where are you going to put your toaster? Where are you going to plug in your appliances? Another design solution is that we have this appliance garage here where you can simply put your toaster or your other unit inside this cabinet and plug it in, and it's easy and good to go. The benefits of working with a professional designer is that they can utilize their skills and knowledge of cabinetry space to maximize your storage options, even within semi-custom cabinetry. Here's an example of a designer using semi-custom cabinetry to utilize small space such as this to maximize the storage. So if you're in the market for a new kitchen or bath, please come see us at European Kitchen and Bath Works, where we'll at least get started on looking at some new ideas and concepts for your space.